I'm here at Wasing Park in Basingstoke, near Basingstoke today, for Endure24. So I wasn't going to be here at all 2 weeks ago, and then I decided, or agreed rather, I was invited to come and speak at the event, which I've just finished. I've just done that, and it was a good, went well. Happy with that. It was very relaxed. It's kind of weird talking to people who, where the whole audience is comprised of people who are also slightly unhinged with what sort of things they like to do over a weekend, like running around in circles for 24 hours. So you know, really enjoyed talking to them. It's a kind of a mindset and motivation talk, but I wouldn't say that I just threw it together at the last minute, because there are things that I've talked about before, but it was very easy to come up with 3 specific things that have kind of worked for me in terms of my mindset in these kind of events in particular. But then I also opened it up to other people to share some of the things that have worked for them, and did a bit of a Q&A at the end. Yeah, just about 40 minutes, and had some good feedback at the end. So yeah, that was good. I was pleased with that. Now I'm here in my tent in the solo area, because the way the event works, you get people who are solo runners, kind of like me. I'm not really doing it properly tomorrow. My plan is to run 40 miles. And do that before it gets dark. It starts at 12, so I've got 8 hours before we have to get head torches out. And I didn't bring a head torch on purpose, so I'm limited to running 8 hours, and I reckon if I can do 40 miles, I'll be happy with that. And then with the solo runners have this special area right by the start-finish area, and then all the other teams, because that's the other way of doing it, is a team, and you run a lap, and then 5 other people run laps, and then you run your next lap a few hours later. So I'm going to get some food, and hopefully, although this sounds like some music going on just behind me there, hopefully that won't be going on all night. I'll be able to get some sleep before the fun really begins tomorrow. And I will do a check-in tomorrow. Actually, a couple of interesting things have happened today. I might leave that for a Sunday update, but some good progress today with various things. So I'll be back with that. Somebody did actually film some of my talk. Vicky, she managed to get a camera on it, so I haven't looked at that footage yet. I will check it out, and if it's any good, as in like if it actually shows anything of interest, then I'll stick it on at the end of this video, as in right now.
I'm really tired. My feet hurt. My feet hurt like I've never experienced before, and I've just had enough. Why am I doing this? It doesn't matter. If I say to everybody now, I'll finish this, you know what, I got to 60 miles, it won't matter. I'll just give in and sleep the sleep of the dead. That'll be okay. Now, I knew that I would have those thoughts. And what I realized before I got here was that was the reason I was doing it. That was the reason I was here, to have those thoughts, to have those moments where I didn't know. Like now I'm feeling motivated, I'm feeling strong and energetic and awake and alert and alive. But I know that I'm not going to be feeling like that at 3 o'clock in the morning after being running for all those hours, and still with 9 hours or so to go. I know that I'm not going to be feeling like that. That's the reason I'm going. That's the reason I'm doing it. And what I found was that by not just anticipating it, but embracing it when it came, it flipped the whole thing on its head. Because then when, as predicted, those thoughts did arise, when they did come into my mind, and I was thinking, I just got to stop. This isn't just me being motivational, and this isn't just me thinking, right now I'm going to do this. This is real. I've got to stop this. When those thoughts came, I recognized them, and I realized that they were just thoughts, and they were just there to protect me. They were just there to try to keep me safe, to stop me from doing something stupid like going out for another lap. That's all they were there for. But I also knew that I didn't have to listen to them.